All right. Anybody else checking in? Got any questions, comments,
O- Okay,
concerns?
okay.
Mm,
I'm Minnie. I don't know if you all can see me. I'm having some kind of problems with, I don't know
mm,
what's going on. I can't even turn my camera on. I had a hard time getting on. But I haven't I haven't started my 21 day. I'm waiting on my package. Uh I got
okay.
a email says it's been shipped. So I'm
Awesome.
looking for it no later than Friday.
All right. All right.
Mhm.
Fantastic. No, we
Yeah.
can't see you. We can hear you. You made it on here though.
Yeah, but I can't, I'm not trying to, I'm trying to figure out how I could do the camera. It's not letting me. For some
Okay.
reason, I'm always having this problem. I'm gonna get it together though.
Okay. So what kind of device you're on your phone or what?
I'm on my phone.
Okay. All right.
I'm on
Yeah.
my phone.
It's down there somewhere where it says video, start video or something.
Okay, when
Oh,
I click on that, it said unable to access camera. Please allow Zoom to access your camera from device settings. I
yeah.
did that. I did that earlier and it still didn't do it. I don't know.
Oh, so you went over to the
I went to,
settings.
yes, I went to my settings.
Hmm. Okay.
You might want to sign out and sign back in.
Well, I was signing out and signing back in 3 or 4 times
Really?
and I wasn't hearing you all and I just kept mashing and doing different stuff and then finally I got to hear you all, but then my camera still wouldn't let me.
Let
But you
me try.
changed the settings, right?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. And if I send you that message,
Okay, start my video. I'm gonna click on that. Okay, I did that. Then it say unable to access camera. Please allow Zoom to access your camera from device setting. I don't know. And I did it in my settings.
you probably need to do it in the app part. What kind of phone do you have?
A Samsung.
Okay, and I don't know how to tell you where to go because I know in the iPhone you have to go to the list of apps, not only in settings but the list of the apps, and you'll find Zoom as one of your apps. Is that where you went before?
Mm-hmm. And Zoom was in the app and that light was on for the
When
camera.
you get a chance, you might want to try just turning your phone off
Exactly.
Okay.
and then turning it back on.
Right.
Okay.
But you can just keep listening to us for right now. It's okay.
Okay. Okay.
And if you have any questions, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to jump in.
Oh, go ahead, AJ. You're fine.
No, I'm sorry, I didn't mean that she had any questions. I know she said she get her package soon, and so if she had any questions about her package that's coming.
Yes. Yeah, if I have any question, yes, because I was signed under Miss Betty Watts.
All right. And
Awesome.
there's a video you can watch to watch the whole process. Have you gotten that video yet?
No.
Okay, let
I'm
me.
sorry. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I got that. Yeah, I have it. I watched it. I
Okay,
watched it.
yeah, yeah. That helps you to know exactly what to do with each piece. Melissa talks about them and she pulls them out the box, and then we talk about the process, and we share even aftermath or sometimes um, healing crises that we might experience. So if you know anything happening to alarm you, you get a little headache. It's okay. It's okay. Toxins got to go. You
Okay.
are, you've given them an eviction notice. So don't run to Tylenol.
So just deal with it.
Get you some peppermint, put it on your temples, or some of our products that help with those kinds of things. Anybody else? I don't see Talia here. I had some information. I hope she got that information. And she was dealing with that mucus last week. And I got a response from one of our master coaches, Sharon, regarding it, and it was in line with what we were telling her. But just to share with everybody, we had one young lady, she was dealing with a lot of mucus, and you could hear it in her voice. But the thing that one of our master coaches, Sharon, said, she gave her a particular juice for her to do. And that juice was pineapple, ginger, and lemon. And she suggested that she drink that every morning, as well as adding the eliminator to it. And when we told her about the eliminator, and then she also told her to stay away from dairy. And of course, we said that too, and keep eating at least one salad a day and raw foods. And this was after the detox for this particular young lady. So for those that sometimes we have an excessive amount of mucus going on because of what we've been eating. Oh yeah, we've been loving that ice cream. We've been loving all that cheese on everything.
Mhm.
But over the years, build up. Just imagine the build up. I mean, that's what the detox is so powerfully doing, helping us release that buildup. And like I heard Dr. Betty saying, then even the CBD can do so much more for you because you got a cleaner temple. Cleaner temple. Because we know it's not a one and done. So anybody else checking in? Check in. Let me know where you are, how you doing.
Dr. Roz,
Yes.
Kalila, I did
Hey.
finish my 7-day juice fast. However, I went out of town. Disaster. So when can I begin again?
Hey, I mean, you can go again now, right on.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So you say disaster. What is disaster?
Well, I was out of town for 5 days.
Okay,
Went to a convention.
sure, understood.
They didn't have a lot of salads. Didn't have a
Right?
lot of juices. So I ate like I had to eat.
Sure,
I didn't have
sure.
to, but I did.
Oh, no, understood. All right. Main thing is don't kick yourself because see, you've done something very special during those 7 days.
Mhm.
I'm the first person to tell people when I did my first 21 days, after the 21 days, I did go back to eating normal. And one of the things that I found out for me was I was digesting things better, even the normal foods, because now the pipes are a little more open. So, and then the taste buds are different. So I wasn't eating as much even after going back. And it's taken several detoxes in my life to get me where I am today, where now I'm doing more plant-based and more vegan dishes and testing out stuff like that. And now certain things just not, I don't even want them anymore. It's like, no, not even having to wrestle with it. So it's a process, is all I'm saying to you. So yeah, jump on and let's go. Let's do another 7 days.
Okay, I have another question. Like, I caught COVID about almost 2 years ago. It was very mild, but my voice is not normal. You can still hear the raspiness in my voice.
Mhm.
And I know I'm lactose intolerant, so I try to stay away from that. But some days it gets worse. But I still have mucus coming up from the cleanse.
Yes. Yeah. And see, that's the thing about the detox. It's like a train. It's like our metabolism. Once you start your metabolism going, it keeps going. They say if you exercise 40 minutes, your metabolism will keep burning for X amount of time. If you
Okay.
exercise for an hour, it will continue to go longer. Well, the detox is the same way. Just because you ended the detox on 7 days or 21 days, now your body, see, the whole goal of this is for the body to heal itself.
Yes.
And and like I've heard Dr. Betty talking, how it sends that message to the other areas of your body. Cells talk to one another.
Mhm.
There's cell communication. I've heard Dr. Prince talk about that. The cells communicate with each other. That's what happens with people who are diabetics. The cells are communicating, saying, hey, there's a deficiency over here. We need some help. And it'll reach down to the legs and to the other areas to help. And all of a sudden now you need amputation because it's pulled minerals and nutrients from the other areas of your body. So just because you finish 7 days, yes, you're still detoxing. That's why it's so important to continue and to keep doing it. It becomes your lifestyle.
Okay, yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Because there are layers. Listen, we got layers of junk.
Yeah, I
You know?
believe that. I believe that.
Yeah, all of us. We've been ignorant. We've had the lack of knowledge.
Mhm.
Had they told us this when we were teenagers, if we had, been in the mind to listen, hey, we'd be in such a wonderful position right now. But that's okay. We're here now.
Right.
So let's go for it. So when you gonna start?
Monday.
Okay, all right. So get your tea made over the weekend.
Yes.
All right.
Thank you.
Anybody else checking in? And everybody remember, those of you that are getting ready to start, get your tea made the day before or a couple of days before you're getting ready to start. Just boil that 45 ounces of water, turn it off, and then drop the tea bag in there and let it seep all night. And then put it all in a pitcher, put it in the refrigerator, and you're doing 4 ounces every day with the exception of the first day.
Dr. Roz,
Yes.
I have to change that date because I forgot. We just started Ramadan. So we don't eat and drink during the daylight hours for the next now 28 days.
Okay,
We
gotcha.
Eat and drink at night.
Understood. All right.
Anthony checking in.
Hey, Anthony.
Ramadan Kareem. For those that are going to Ramadan. And I just wanted to check in and see how everybody's doing.
All right. Thank you, brother. You still looking good over there?
I feel great. I was just at one of the pillars in our community passed away. She was 102 years old. And I was down in Mississippi on Saturday to, for her homegoing. And I'm back in Chicago now and set up in my new office and ready to go.
All right. What a life. 102. Amazing.
Amazing. I was just thinking, Dr. Roz, all the time that she was here, she was on medication. And I'm thinking, man, if she hadn't have been on medication, how much further could she have gone?
I hear you. Yeah, the thing is, I mean, we're gonna go when our time is, when God says we're gonna go, but it's the life, what kind of life are you going to live? What the quality of your life?
Mm-hmm.
We all wanna go to the hundreds, but I don't wanna be 100 and you're pushing me in a wheelchair.
Amen.
I don't wanna
Or 50 and somebody has to push you in a wheelchair to catch a flight.
Or somebody has to feed you because you can't feed yourself. Things like that. You want a quality of life. And that's what this is bringing people back to, a quality of life.
Amen.
Absolutely. All right. Anybody else checking in?
This is Anna. I'm on my 4th day,
Boy,
on my 7th day.
All right, Miss Anna. Fantastic. I made a beautiful salad last night, and I'm not on the detox, but I felt like eating raw last night. That's what I just felt like doing.
Hmm.
I've come a long way. All right. Anybody else checking in? Anybody here getting ready to start or started? Or you're in the middle of it? Let's see, who's here tonight? Everybody here is, well, what are y'all doing? You just eating? What you doing?
Dr. Roz, I have a question
All right, Cheryl.
about the protein, that MVP protein, you know, the one that you showed us that replaced the meat. How do you fix it?
CVP.
I don't,
Yeah,
it didn't turn out right. I was like, okay, I don't know how did you turn it into a burger, or you just made sloppy joes with it?
well, the times that I've used it for taco meat. But to answer your question, there is a process. So I put just a little bit of oil in the skillet, poured the TVP on there, and you let it, well, I take that back. Let me back up. I made a broth, actually, like a vegetable broth. I use that, not regular vegetable, what's it called? It's just like vegetable.
Bone broth. Bone broth.
Yeah, but it's the one that's good for you. It's got another name to it.
I bought the vegetable broth and I tried that, but that didn't work.
Okay, so you get you make the vegetable broth, then you pour it in the skillet with the TVP.
Does the stuff have to be all the way wet, or you make
Yeah.
it?
It's got to be all the way wet. It's got to, the broth has to be over the TVP. Bring it to a boil, then bring it down very low, and you let it cook like that until it evaporates, till all the water evaporates. And what I did is I actually seasoned it while it was doing that. I seasoned it with little liquid smoke, little Worcestershire sauce, even some onion powder. I mean, I seasoned it like it was ground beef
Okay.
while it was cooking. And it's not really cooking, it's just you're letting it boil and then get it down low until that water, all the water evaporates till you have nothing but the granules there.
All right.
You understand what I'm saying? Does that make sense?
Yeah, sort of, because man was like, ooh, I'm like, oh my God, I gotta ask somebody about this stuff.
Yeah, no, you gotta do that and let it evaporate. But with me, I seasoned it while it was doing that. I added my seasoning to it as all that was happening. And then once it's done, then it's like it's granules, it's like ground beef pieces at that point.
Right.
But you let all that water soak out of it. But you fill it up. Because even if you fill it up with too much water, you still just gotta wait till it all evaporates.
Oh, okay, thank you.
And actually it's rehydrating
That's the
the
word.
the TVP, because TVP stands for textured vegetable protein, and it is soy.
You know, the
And
recipe that they give on the box says put it in the oven and let it dehydrate or something. I'm like,
it's
I
already
don't think that.
dehydrated unless it's wet.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah,
I don't know. This is all new and I was trying something different, but I thought that you could just put it in there, put a little bit of water, broth over it and cook it like that, but it don't work like that.
Yeah, no, it takes about a good 5 to 6 minutes for it to rehydrate.
I
dehydrated.
hate to be hungry because if I'm hungry, I'll burn up some food. Burn it.
Trying to hurry it along.
Yeah. Well, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
you only need a little water for it to rehydrate itself. And then what I did, I had a jar of that Better Than Bouillon. It comes in
That's what I was talking
roasted
about.
onions or something
Oh,
like that. And I stirred some of that around in it and then just set it to the side.
I have to watch my salt because of my blood pressure.
Oh,
I
okay.
can't have a lot of
You
salt.
might probably can't have that then.
Yeah, I
You-
really watch my salt carefully.
Yeah, because that Better Than Bouillon is quite salty.
Yeah, it's salty.
Mhm.
Okay. All right. Thank you. You guys gave me some great ideas. Thank you.
So Karen, just give your process again.
I just added some water to it. If you have the package, it tells you how much water to add to it. And I just added that. It's a very small amount. Stir it around, and then I took like a teaspoon. And that was probably too much because my husband is really salt sensitive. And he was like, oh, this is too salty. So just if you can't use that Better Than Bouillon, you probably have to just use the water to reconstitute it and then add your salt or some garlic powder.
But I'm saying, give the details again. You added a little water and did what?
Then I added like a teaspoon of that Better Than Bouillon and just stirred that around in there and then just set it to the side till I finished making everything else I was gonna make.
Okay.
But also, depending on what she wants to make, all she has to do is take out the amount she want to use, put the water a little above it. It will rise and keep stirring it, and then add her season to taste, because that's how I do it.
So Brenda, give the steps the way you did it, because Brenda was the one that initially told us about it.
Right. So I just took out the amount that I wanted to use. So say a cup, if you're using a cup, then you put it in the bowl and you let the water, you pour the water in a little above it. And then you just keep stirring it, and then you add your season that to your taste that you use. And then I put it in a frying pan and use olive oil to saute it into a sauce to go over spaghetti.
That's how she did it. Because I know I used about the amount of water that Brenda said. I didn't use a little bit of water like Karen did. I used water to be over it.
Right.
And I actually did it on the fire, not even in a bowl on the side. But I did all, like I said, I added all the seasoning at the same time. That it was sitting there soaking. I'll say soaking or dehydrating is like
Right.
Dr. Betty says. Yeah. Yeah, but that's the little process that you do have to do, Cheryl. That's probably what you were missing right there.
So Brenda, were you, was that overheat that you were stirring it, or was this just?
No,
at
no,
room
that was
temperature?
just on the table before the process.
Mhm.
So
Gotcha.
it had already rose to where it should be. And
Mhm.
then I just add the seasoning and the peppers, onions, whatever in the pan and just scrambled it like you would do ground turkey or whatever,
Mhm.
and add
Mhm.
your sauce.
Mhm. Cool.
Because I made it also with like a egg with some eggs for a breakfast sausage, not in sausage form, but still just like it was just ground beef
Mhm.
with some eggs. And any other seasoning. Somebody put in the chat about using Miss Dash. I use a
Mhm.
lot of Miss Dash for seasoning because try not to use salt and you can use as much as you want. Absolutely, absolutely.
Can you make it into like a patty?
Yeah,
Yes.
I've seen some recipes
Yep,
if-
you can.
I went online and I saw whole lot of TVP recipes. And there were some for burgers. And they talk to you how to make it like a burger and what you had to add to it to do that. But you still have to go through this process first
Right.
to get it to dehydrate. It kind of like
Rehydrate.
Rehydrate. Okay.
Rehydrate.
Okay, rehydrate. So it's like it swells up.
Right, right. So it's taking the water back in because when they process it, they take the water out. And so you have these crumbles. So for lack of a better word, that you have to put the moisture back in to be able to do anything with it.
Right.
So the one thing I want to say too is remember TVP is soy protein. And so if you're sensitive to soy, or if you are of the blood type that should avoid soy, you don't want to do too much of that.
All right, all right. And thank you for that, John Setter, with Mr. Dash. There's another one that I use that you can use a lot of too. I forgot the name of it. But I use a lot of garlic powder and stuff like that.
Spike is good. Or Veggie it's called. There's one called Spike, and then the one without salt is called Veggie.
Right.
Right. So anybody else here that is on the detox right now? Anybody on the detox right now? I know many of you have ended, and Carolyn, Daisy, iPhone.
Hi, this is Carolyn. I completed a 7-day last month, so I'm going to do try to do a 21-day for May.
Okay. Very good, very good. See, once you do those 7 days, you know you can go on and do 21. Yes, you can.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get the juicer, because the juicers I have, I've worn them out. So I have to go get one of the real ones.
Okay, all right. Wonderful.
And I
So
was going to put the video on for you.
So with the 21 day, you could do juice or raw?
So raw is a part of it. It is a raw, you're doing juice, you're juicing and you're eating raw. Okay, so you're eating a salad or raw, at some point, many of us at around day 13 or 14, you want a raw dish. You may not want a salad, but a lot of times, basically you're eating raw the whole time, 2 times a day, for lunch and for dinner. And you're eating a piece of fruit for your breakfast. Everything is raw while you're juicing the juice recipe that you'll get in your package for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And then you're putting our products, 3 different little products. One is a tea, and then 2 other products that are powders that go inside of your juice. So it's a full body raw detox.
Okay, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And Dr. Ross, last time we was on Thursday, I think, I didn't have my bio scan, and I told you about my lead number, and you asked me what it was. And my number was 1.137.
No, okay, you're talking about the liver?
The heavy metals.
Oh, your heavy metals.
Yeah, from my bio scan report.
Well, it wasn't the number I was asking, I was wanting to know, I was wanting to know what color it was.
Oh, it's the yellow.
Okay, yeah, so just know that the detox helps all over the body, in every area. Everything that shows up in that bioscan report is helped and assisted by the detox. That's why it's a, like I said, it's a full body. So it will help to change those numbers, those colors. And sometimes they don't go from, well, they hardly ever go from yellow to green, just jump, because it didn't get there overnight. So it
Yeah.
couldn't be. But even if it doesn't change colors, when you check it again, that's when you look at the numbers and see that the numbers will improve.
Okay. Okay. Well, I'm excited about getting started. I can't wait.
Yes, 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 we're excited for you.
Mhm.
So it's so good. Everybody's on here just to help and support whoever else is starting. See, that's the beauty of community. Many of us are not on it right now, but we're here for you. So if you're here and you're um, in the middle of yours and you haven't shouted out and checked in yet, please do so, because we're here for you.
Dr. Ross,
Mhm.
and finishing up, I finished up my 21 days last Tuesday. My products that is left, I still can finish up my products.
Please do.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Go on, finish it up.
Can
Dr.
I
Prince will
do,
say, keep drinking that tea till it's gone.
okay, okay, okay. And I can use my products in smoothies and smoothies too.
Yeah, which products are you making reference to?
Um, the what is it? I think it's the flat belly, the powder, the two powders.
Well, everything is flat belly, okay?
Uh-huh.
That's the name of the whole program. It's all
Yes.
flat belly. One one of them is a little pack that's the eliminator that says the
That's
mucus
right. Yes,
okay?
ma'am.
And I know that Sharon Dorsey, she tells me that she uses that every day, just in her water to start her day
Okay.
off.
Okay. Okay.
Just as a regular, just to keep getting that mucus and
Oh,
stuff out.
okay.
Yeah.
And
But the,
doing that, then tell me this. If I was taking herbs, doing herbs as well, can I still do my herbs?
well, if you're off the detox when you talk about when you're ending.
Yes, ma'am. I didn't do my herbs when I was doing my detox. I stopped that.
Yeah.
And I went back after I finished my detox. I started back a couple of days after I finished my detox.
And you want to double check and see what herbs, because you may be double doing them, because so many of the herbs, that's what's in our detox, is
Yes,
herbs.
ma'am. Okay.
So a lot of the herbs in that superfood, sometimes
Okay.
some people are already taking certain things. They'll recognize ashwagandha or this or that. And you have all of that, even in the hemp protein powder has herbs in it. I mean, everything we do is natural. So
Right.
just notice that you may already be still taking some of the herbs that you were taking.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Good job. Good job. Anybody else? All right, everybody's good tonight. Any comments, any testimonies? Any new news? No news is good news then. Folks will be jumping off to go. Yeah, how many people gonna be going to Chicago?
Dr. Ross, can you hear me?
I am. Yes, I can hear you. Miss
Hey,
Shirley.
my Shiro. Good to hear you, Dr. Ross, and all of this good information because Shirley McElroy in Chicago, Diamond 5 in the making, is working towards doing her 7-day detox. I'm looking forward to start Monday. Actually, I want to do it over the weekend, but that's pending because of commitments. But I am so grateful to be to have this opportunity to find out more than what I knew in the beginning. Okay.
Awesome, awesome. All right, well, we look forward to you checking in. All right.
I will definitely do that because I'm learning from the best.
All these folk, that's right. All these folks, the best. All right. So I heard somebody say, yes, they're going to Chicago.
That was me, Dr. Roz. Yes, ma'am.
All right.
And I'm actually in Kentucky, so my time schedule, I got on too late this morning. I'm actually on Central Time now, but my mind is still on Indiana time.
You don't know how to handle that Central Time.
No.
All right. Definitely. So we want to encourage everybody that's here. If you don't know about what's happening on the weekend of 420, ask somebody, ask your person who invited you here. We want to invite everybody to join us as we turn 5 years of age. Yes. The whole company, we're celebrating a lot of events, a lot of great teachings and trainings will be taking place. And then we, just like we detox hard and we work hard, we also play hard too. So
Hallelujah.
awesome. All right. Well, if there's nothing else, then guys, we can call it a night. Everybody's good.
Everybody's good. Thank you, Doc.
All right.
Good Lord willing. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you, everybody. Y'all
Thank
have
you,
a
Dr.
good
Ross.
night.
Thank you,
We'll
Thank you,
everybody.
Dr.
see y'all
Ross.
tomorrow, God
Good
willing.
night.
Enjoy your life.
Anna, check
Uh-huh.
your email.
Okay, I will. Thank you.
All right.
Enjoy your life, Akana Nation.
All right.
Amen.
Thank you.
Hallelujah.
Anna.
Good night, everybody.
Good
Good
Good night.
Good night. Good night.
night.
Oops.
Good night.
Good night.